Yo guys, in today's video, I want to say this before the video starts. Click the link above my head. You can go check out the Indie Effects. He basically went to Daytona Beach, Florida, which is about 2 hours from my house, and he went and watched the Daytona 500. But you get to watch him hang out with some friends and get to go see him walking on the beach, and you get to see a NASCAR driving down the beach in Daytona.
What? That is crazy.
When was the last time you seen a NASCAR driving on the beach? But anyways, check out his video, and with that being said, on with the podcast. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another podcast, and in today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about man shot in the butt gets arrested after doctors found cocaine stashed in his butt cheeks. Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, a 20-year-old man was arrested and charged with possession of cocaine after a doctor who was trying to treat him for a gunshot wound to his buttocks found a small bag, 2.5 grams of cocaine. After receiving a call about a shooting on Sunday afternoon, police arrived and found Bailey with a gunshot wounds to his buttocks, legs, foot. They also discovered the 21-year-old with multiple gunshot wounds to his neck, leg, and knee. When doctors at the LSU Public Hospital in New Orleans tried to help Bailey, he resisted treatment and seemed to be clinging his butt together. And to be honest, the dude got caught with drugs in his butt. Is that a great way to hide drugs? I don't know, but the dude did get allegedly caught by the hospital, and maybe it was a drug deal gone bad. That's why he got shot to his leg, to his neck, to his whole body was basically shot up. A San Francisco woman says she was attacked for her Google glasses. San Francisco tech writer Sarah claims she was attacked for wearing Google glasses at a bar on High Street. According to Sarah's Facebook page and Twitter account, she was showing off the glasses at a bar when she was confronted by two women while tapping on the high-tech device was rolling. Sarah said that a man tore the Google glasses off her face while someone else took her purse and phone. Google glasses are basically these glasses that you can see like your emails and some text messages, and you could say, Google, take a picture, or you can wink and it'll take pictures. So some people know these glasses cost $1,500 and they can take HD video and they can take pictures, and some people aren't comfortable being around people with Google Glass. Have I ever seen someone with Google Glass? No, because it's not common that people wear Google glasses and pay $1,500 to get them. Are they a cool concept? I don't know. I've never used them, so am I not surprised this girl got bullied and basically physically abused and verbally abused for these Google glasses? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense that punk asses would come up there and tap on her glasses like this, and then some dude would come up and jack them. Is she going to get them back? Probably not, unless there's some way you can GPS them. Google probably has some way you can GPS and find them, but to be honest, they're probably sold by now, or someone took them and tried to pawn them or do something with them. But to be honest, no one should be threatened when you go into a bar or just having fun with your Google glasses on. No one should be threatened. It's the same thing if I take my Samsung phone like this and I'm texting at the bar and some punk comes up and tries to steal my phone. They shouldn't do that. They should respect your boundaries. But to be honest, alcohol does make people do crazy stuff that they normally wouldn't do. Do I think if this was some lady just walking down the streets of San Francisco, she would got mugged or robbed for their Google glasses? I don't know. But why would you be wearing your Google glasses into a bar environment? To be honest, I wouldn't recommend it. I would think you might want to maybe go to a park or just have your buddies or your friends come to your house and you can show them off that way, where it's less likely someone's going to say, hey, can you please put those away? Because you can be like a pervert with the Google Glass on and looking at a girl. I'm like, damn, I'm filming this, but the girl doesn't know, or the guy you're filming doesn't know you're filming. So some people do actually think Google Glasses are creepy, but really, Police say a man tried to use a $1 trillion bill at an Applebees in South Carolina. The hell is a $1 trillion bill? Police in South Carolina say they were called to an Applebee's restaurant and a report of a customer attempting to use a $1 trillion bill. I don't even know what a $1 trillion bill is. I don't even know what $1 trillion is. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of money. You're not going to spend that at an Applebee's restaurant. Your meal ain't going to cost $1 trillion. Okay, it says he tried to use a $1 trillion bill. Police said the Applebee's staff called last week to report Michael Williams, a 53, offered to pay his meal with a $1 trillion bill after his debit card was declined. What is a $1 trillion bill, and where would this guy get a $1 trillion bill? And to be honest, it's kind of like the guy's trying to say, well, I still have money. To be honest, I could take my whole family, all my friends, to Applebee's, take a bunch of YouTubers that I know, get the most expensive thing on the menu, and you're not going to have a $1 trillion bill. You're not. And to be honest, with that being said, guys, let me know in the comment section below, is this dude dumb? Unless he really thought the $1 trillion bill was real. But even when you go into restaurants, ladies and gentlemen, they really don't even want you to give them a $100 bill because they don't really have a lot of change. It's like you going into Walmart buying a dollar candy bar and you pull out a $100 bill. Really? They don't really want to give you $99 back in cash. They just don't. I've seen people do it. They're like, hey, do you got change for $100? And they'll buy like a little 25-cent soda and expect the store to really want to have you make that transaction, which reality, they don't really want you to spend $100 on something. So, with that being said, I just think the guy is stupid. Should he got arrested? Yeah, he was trying to get a free meal. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay, guys, we're back. And guess what? Florida, you guys are the most ridiculous people on the planet. I got an app that does like ridiculous news and says, Florida woman calls 911 about a raw waffles. Her waffles were raw. According to 911 call posted online by the Tampa Police Department, a Florida woman calls the emergency number to report that she was served a raw uncooked waffle at a Village Inn in Tampa. They gave me somewhat raw waffles. The call began and I told him that I didn't want the waffle. To be honest, this is what I call bullshit. You don't call the police department or the fire department for something like this. Those people have better things to deal with and saving someone's life than you calling for somebody. My waffle wasn't cooked right. It's like the story when I was living in California. The dude called 911 because Subway refused to make his sandwich the correct way. I think they forgot to put mustard on his sandwich, and he walked back in and was bitching about it. And he called the police, and they said, what's the matter? Subway locked me out of the store, and they refused to make my sandwich right. And I guarantee you, the lady on the other line at the 911, the dispatch was like, what the fuck are you calling us for? What the hell are you calling me for? That's not an emergency. The guy could have went home and cooked and put mustard on his sandwich. This is stupid. Yes, let's say it was a raw, uncooked, waffle. That means she was getting Eggo waffles, because if you have a regular cooked waffle, you cook it in a waffle maker, and that's how you make your waffles. I know how to make waffles, and they're not that difficult. But once you get a raw waffle or your food's jacked up, you go back to the counter and say, hey, excuse me, my food is messed up. Can you please make me a new one? Or you just do what I would do is, if they wouldn't make you new food, you just say, okay, I'm not going to pay for it. You just pay for your sodas or whatever or your coffee, and then you just get up, you leave, and you go somewhere else. That's what I would have done. I'm not going to call 911 on somebody making my food wrong. That is the stupidest thing, because it's a bullshit call. You have these people who come out there, and they're going to come out there and go, hey, Village Inn, can you please make this lady's waffle correctly? Really? That's a bullshit call. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of the police department coming down there just to, they're going to be laughing, really, when they get there. Like, really? You're calling us because your waffle was jacked up? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Would you call 911 if your waffle was messed up? I wouldn't. People are some stupid nowadays. Especially people in Florida. All the stories I've been talking about in the past couple weeks, all are Floridians. You people are stupid. This part of the video is a rant, and it goes on to my YouTube channel where I do MMA prediction videos, right? And I want to say this. It makes me sick that I was doing an MMA prediction video over Google Plus on my MMA channel, which is The Trevor's MMA, if you guys are familiar, if you guys even watch that channel. But I'll say this. My video got flagged for violence, which there was no violence in the video. And pretty much what happens is, now I can't do Google Plus Hangouts on that channel because my video was flagged. But guess what? They said it was violent. But somebody posted the full Ronda Rousey fight at UFC 170, and he has like over 1 million views, but he's not getting copyrighted claimed when my video got taken down for violence. I think YouTube needs to step their game up, and I went to the YouTube partner forum, right? And YouTube basically said this: your channel, because you're a partner, isn't necessarily able to contact a customer service representative to help you out with your YouTube channel. But people like Shay Carl, Timothy De La Ghetto, and these big YouTubers, their channels are capable of getting a direct link to some Google representative that can help them out if their video gets flagged or their video gets messed up. They have somebody they can talk to. But someone like me, we're forced to be like, well, fuck me, my video got taken down, and it had like 450 views, 7 comments, and people were enjoying the video. They said it was a tremendously good recap video of UFC 170, and people actually were telling me it was one of my better prediction videos, and they loved the fact that I was doing it live on Google Plus, and I was being able to communicate with some MMA fans that like my videos. But in the end, I can't do Google Plus Hangouts for a while because my video was flagged for wrongful termination. I don't think my video had violence in there. It's like, okay, is this violence? Am I talking to this webcam right here? Is that violent? No, there ain't no violence in there. I think it's some bozo who flagged my video because they wanted to see the full fight. And don't people realize you're not going to see the full, like, football? You're not going to watch live NFL games on YouTube, live UFC events, NASCAR. You're not going to watch sporting events or music concerts on YouTube. It's just not going to happen. So, with that being said, guys, YouTube just pisses me off sometimes. But that's it. I really had to get it off my chest because it makes no sense. I got flagged. My video got taken down. And then I went to go contact YouTube through the YouTube Partner Program, and because I guess I'm not a big YouTuber, my channel's not able to contact a YouTube representative. Sorry guys, we can't help out you because you only got a little bit of subscribers and you're nobody. But with that being said, guys, remember to rate, hate, comment, subscribe, and that is today's podcast. Hopefully, eventually, we will have the NDFX back on the podcast. If not, then I'm just going to be doing them myself because I love doing them, and I'm not going to stop doing podcasts or just talking about some hot topics that I think that are very interesting and fun for you guys to listen to. And I think you guys enjoy them because I'm getting a good amount of views and a good amount of people commenting the videos and just enjoying them. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. But hopefully we'll have the NDFX and possibly Lambrani join eventually. But like I said, if they don't ever join, it's just going to be me because I love doing podcasts and they're fucking awesome. Go check out the NDFX.